sorry I'm late. Ready to go eat some bugs?
Hey, I'm Allie. Good to meet you. Nice to meet you too. Thank you guys for coming for the wine and bug pairing. That's what you're here for. We're heading in right now, and I'm going to get you situated. Awesome. Thank you guys for coming in today. Before we get started, I like to kind of ease you into the process of what a bug and wine pairing is and make you feel a little more comfortable. I wanted to show you some of the easier products to eat. You know, we're going to be pairing up bugs with a bunch of different wines. But to start, we like to keep it pretty benign. This is a Terps chip. You want to try one too? I'll let you grab one now. So there's actually one cricket per chip, gluten-free, full of protein. Some might say better than normal potato chips. Yeah, thank you for coming. Be comfortable. Go meet Waikiki over there and I'll tell you about the wine room. And I'm gonna prepare some bugs in the back. Yeah?
Awesome, thank you.
Welcome into View Wine Room. We are Los Angeles and West Hollywood's first wine tasting room. We go where wine bars and wine restaurants leave off and we take it to the next step. We focus in on California, very small boutique wines made by guys and gals who maybe don't even have a tasting room. Some of the other exciting things that we do in this space are educational activities. We teach people how to pair wines with foods. We teach people how to blend wines. We teach people maybe the different pairings with wines. And that leads us to today's event.
I know we're about ready to get started with the bug and wine pairings. So the guests are here, more coming in. Ready to go?
Perfect, let's do it.
We're gonna be pairing the first wine with a lithic protein bar, which is an amazing and delicious protein bar, not full of sugar, and it tastes kind of like banana bread.
So the wine we're going to pair with that, this is a wine called a Cremant. And a Cremant is basically a mixture of Chardonnay and Pinot Noir. And this is done as a sparkling wine, so it's a little creamier on your palate. Why we pair this with the chocolates in the lithic bar. The bubbles help bring some of the oils off of your tongue after you taste the chocolate. With the lithic protein bar, it just kind of gives you the full experience.
Yeah, can't wait. Ready, everyone? I promise you this is gonna be delicious.
Right. Cheers.
The texture is actually better than a regular protein bar, but I definitely taste a lot of banana.
Right.
Yeah.
And you can't really taste the crickets at all. They actually come in powder form like this. We call it the Trojan horse method, where we're kind of putting the bug inside of something so people can't tell. Now, the reason we do wine pairing in general is that we want to celebrate the insect. We don't want to hide it in a bunch of products. But we're starting you off small, so we're gonna work our way up. But next up, we have something a little more visual. So next up, we're going to be pairing with a bug chocolate bar from Micronutries. This we've also paired with the same thing as the first wine. We're gonna do multiple bugs with each glass of wine. It's better for all of us that way.
You get the littler
So, I think
piece.
this would be great. Thank you very much.
Chocolate.
This chocolate.
The texture reminds me of like a puff rice, like chocolate bar.
Reason why this chocolate might be better than other chocolate is that it's protein fortified. Okay, so next up, we're gonna move you on to full bugs now. Next up, we have kiwi ants, and we're gonna pair these with
We're going to
what
pair
wine?
this with a Riesling by a winery called Caena. Sometimes we'll smell this and they say it smells like petrol, or it's like smelling gardenia or jasmine while standing next to a diesel fuel pump. But what's really fun with the Queen Weaver ants is the Queen Weaver ants have a little bit more of, from my palate, a mushroom quality. And when you try that with the wine, you're going to see that that quality goes away, and the wine and the Queen Weaver ants really marry together to this whole different experience.
I like to put these on my salads. They're good. We're also going to double up on bugs, as I mentioned, so pull that real quickly. We have some June beetles here as well. These, I'll be really honest, aren't my favorite bugs to eat alone, but I often candy them up into dishes. How would you describe the flavor of a June beetle?
The June beetle definitely, okay, if you've ever smelled concrete curing, or if you've ever walked into a basement after it's been poured, it smells like concrete.
They're good. So what do you think?
June bugs are a little bit cardboardy. I like the soy nut texture of the Queen Weaver ant, right?
So this next one we've only paired really with one insect. It's a scorpion. The reason is that we wanted to highlight this lovely little creature, and also known as the land lobster.
We have Sauvignon Blanc from Napa, and this is by S.R. Tonello Winery. This one is aged with some neutral French oak. So it's going to give it a little bit more of a creamy quality to it versus a bright acidity quality.
Perfect. And now here we have the scorpions. Now I mentioned we're trying to go in an order that makes sense. So these guys, let's get a good one. These are the little scorpions. You can see them. They might look a little scary, but they're actually not. Alright.
Bottoms up.
Alright, so bottoms up. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. These guys are pretty harmless, right?
Harmless, but the texture on this is a little bit different. Maybe you noticed that when you ate it. It's a little bit not as crunchy as one might think. It's a little bit more chewy.
Yay. They were my favorite bugs for a really long time. I'm sad to say they've been displaced by the next ones we're going to introduce you to. We're gonna hit the holy mecca of bugs coming up.
So we have a Pinot Noir. It's called the Supergroup Pinot Noir by Josh Clapper. Pinot Noir is one of the it wines right now. I'm sure you've seen lots of Pinot on lots of menus and lots of restaurants. It's going to be on the lighter side. You're still going to get that Pinot funk, as we call it sometimes, but you still get some of the fruit as well.
Before I really knew what I was doing with the whole wine and bug pairing, the first one that ever came to mind was Pinot Noir and crickets. They have a pretty benign taste alone. They're kind of soybeany, but what you're going to find is they're often flavored. Here we go. We're going to dive into crickets first. All right, let's go.
They don't get all stuck in my teeth.
Yeah, that's the thing. Don't make sure you like clean up your teeth a little bit because cricket legs do get caught in your teeth.
Think of it like popcorn holes.
Pretty good, right? You can eat that like popcorn.
Just like popcorn.
Next up, as I mentioned, the mealworms. I'll let you take a little smell of that. They're gonna be pretty barbecue-y. You can smell that? Just them out for you right now. These happen to be something I do actually eat, like popcorn. They make great toppers on salads. They have a wonderful little kick to them.
Did you guys ever have like potato sticks growing up? It feels like that tastes like that.
Oh,
That
the
seems
potato
fun.
skins. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the last one, okay, so this one is my favorite. This is a little bit on the out there side. It's termites, and I feel like it's revenge if you've ever had your home infested by them, but
Yeah, so if you've ever gone to a library and you opened up an old book and you smell what the pages smell like, you know, it's got this old book smell or almost even a dry wood smell. And that's pretty much what these guys taste like, which maybe doesn't sound all that appetizing, but I promise you, once you taste it with the wine, it transforms from this old library book sort of appeal or taste to blueberry pie.
all right, I think we should cheers at this point.
Absolutely.
Cheers, thank you guys for coming. All right, so we've laid out the last, I call this the more, like it's the meatier section of the meal.
So the wine, the final wine that we're going to enjoy, this is 100% Zinfandel. It's by a winery called Ammunition. Zinfandels are very, very, very much, I guess people are polarized. You either love it or hate it. This one doesn't disappoint, although it's not going to be that super, super viscous, really fruit-forward quality. You still get all of those, you know, nice, big, ripe red fruits.
So these are the mealier bugs, and we've wanted to set it up so that you can see all the insects laid out here. We have on this end, I'll let you take that plate actually, we'll point it out here, don't mind me. So we have silkworm pupa on this end. I'll show you again, kind of catch a little smell of it. Silkworm pupa are a little bit chalkier. I mean, you describe it pretty well when I have one.
To me, it tastes like an old house's basement smells, like a really old cellar. I mean, it tastes like dust.
Good dust though. when paired with the Zen, I think it really brings out, it just, again, it opens up. I like using that word because these insects have a very nuanced taste to them.
Paired with the wine, it makes the wine more spicy.
It's like a peppery flavor to it.
Yeah. These are grasshoppers or chapulines, and they're flavored up Oaxacan style. So when you eat them, you're gonna notice they have this like little bit of like a lime flavor. They have tahini, a bit of chili sauce. And when you're comparing a grasshopper to a cricket, because people often mistake those two, grasshoppers are meatier.
These are my favorite. Can't wait for you to try them.
The last one's up here. If you hear me calling bugs cute, don't be alarmed. These ones, actually, they're cute. So these guys have really cute little markings on their back. Check it out. They've got, it's small, so take a look at your own too, but they've got this little red triangle on the back of them, and they're shield bugs.
It's like freshly poured butter on a freshly grilled steak.
Yeah, yeah.
I get that like butteriness from like a fresh steak.
Like to end wine pairings with what I call bonus bug round, and we have two more exotic species. This one is called the giant water beetle. He's actually really cute. If you look at him, he's got his little eyes. Let's take a little look. Smells kind of like a salted sunflower seed or pumpkin seed. I'll give you this one. They're so cute. Now, you might have seen these guys in on streets of Thailand if you've ever walked there. But these are actually one of my favorite insects to eat as well. They're super good, they're really savory, and they're not at all terrifying.
So eat grass, Eve.
Okay, yeah, you might.
Tastes like childhood.
These are giant rhinoceros beetles. So you'll look, this guy's got, just look at him, he's got, let's see, his little legs, little horns. I'll let you take one. So I call them bonus bugs for a reason. This one, it kind of has that buggy smell to it. Taste-wise, it doesn't have much of a flavor. It's kind of mushroomy, in fact, kind of like old liver or moose. And I don't know if those are words that make your mouth water, but it's not bad.
Cheers.
Cheers. That's the bug experience. I wanted to thank you again for coming and doing this. Next time, come back here, the wine room. Mikey's always serving up wine. I'm here every so often. If you want to know more about eating bugs, eatbugsevents.com or Instagram @Bugible with an I. Thanks for being a pioneer.